Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to viewers of ITV1 for the Big Fight Live. Birmingham, are you ready? It's time to begin. Please welcome into the ring the challenger, Michael Gomez.
One of the great characters of British boxing, Michael Gomez. Born on the back seat of a car, born in Dublin, moved over here as a kid. He's had trouble outside the ring, up and down inside the ring. He's been a WBU champion, he's been a British champion. Some people say he's washed up. He says he's got one great last fight in it. Born Michael Armstrong, took the name Gomez in honour of his fighting hero. Now in the ring, knowing maybe that this is his great opportunity to take the Amir bandwagon somehow off the rails. Look at that crowd, cracking atmosphere here in Birmingham. There are the Gomez fans. Everybody straining to get the best possible view of what could be a spectacular and enthralling night's boxing. Gomez has got himself into terrific shape, but has he still got the reactions, has he still got the sharpness to live with a razor-sharp young talent like Amir Khan?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring the Commonwealth lightweight champion, Amir Khan.
A spectacular entrance for a spectacular talent. Amir Khan getting the hero's welcome. Undefeated in 17 professional fights. The world is starting to take notice of this man. He says he will be a world champion by the end of the year. If that is going to be the case, he knows he needs to be able to brush ahead the likes of Michael Gomez and to emerge victorious from this fight tonight. Words of advice from Dean Powell and the referee John Keane taking a close look, making sure everything is in order. Huge atmosphere here in Birmingham. We'll be back for all the action after the break.
He is the former WBA, IBF and WBO Intercontinental Champion, the former two-time WBU Champion and the former two-time Super Featherweight Champion of Great Britain. Tonight he enters the ring with 35 wins from his 43 fights, with 24 of those coming inside the distance. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger for the title, presenting and introducing Manchester's one and only Michael Gomez. And across the ring stands the champion, brings with him an undefeated record of 17 wins as a professional, and tonight makes the third defence of the Commonwealth title. Ladies and gentlemen, from Bolton, please welcome Great Britain's 2004 silver medalist, the undefeated reigning Commonwealth lightweight champion, Amir. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee will give his final instructions to both boxers.
You both received your instructions in the dressing room. You know what to expect. Shake hands, come out boxing.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12 3-minute rounds for the Commonwealth Lightweight Championship.
Gomez absolutely hyped up. He will start fast, of that you can be absolutely assured. Wearing the colours of the Irish tricolour, Amir Khan in the silver shorts. And here we go, a 12-rounder. Khan making the defence of his Commonwealth title. He says he's stronger and fitter than ever before. Gomez believes that he can wreck the world title dreams. He's got a big punishing left hook if he gets in range, Gomez, and a right hand to be reckoned with. Khan says he's been shortening his punches, looking for more power, more precision, and straight away finding the target.
Fantastic right uppercut from Khan. Immediately stamped his authority, stopped Gomez right in his tracks. Gomez doing the right thing, or trying to do the right thing, and pressure Khan.
Oh, good start.
He's hurt already.
Good start by Khan, and Gomez was taken back by that right hand, put onto the back foot, but still he keeps coming forward. Got a good chin, Gomez. Gets into range, trying to land hurtful shots of his own, but that was a real flashy combination from Khan.
Gomez doesn't get knocked out, he gets worn down. But the right uppercuts which Khan's employing is absolutely perfect at the moment. Gomez trying to do a good job of bobbing and weaving, or rolling in and rolling out, trying to make Khan miss, but he can't get out of the way.
Tremendous shots, and Khan puts him down for the first time in the opening round. Is it going to be a first round knockout victory for Khan? Gomez just cannot avoid them. John Keane looking closely into the challenger's eyes, and now Khan looks to end it right here and now. He's landing big shots, and Gomez bravely coming forward, throws one low, but there are big punches being absorbed by the challenger, and Khan right on top. He's been trained for this one by Dean Powell, remember. Oliver Harrison, his previous trainer, sacked after the last fight. And Gomez bravely coming forward, lands a couple of left hands of his own, trying to bob and weave, trying to present a mobile target, trying to get into range, but absorbing two more big right hands, and look at the speed of Khan, who turns his back on Gomez, and the referee has to split them.
Khan's just too sharp for Gomez at the moment. His combinations are absolutely blistering, and Gomez just keeps walking onto the combos, but he can't back off.
Gomez did get through with a decent straight left-hand lead. He is a brave man, and he will keep in there pitching. He knows this is his opportunity, but Khan landing huge headshots once more. Gomez looks a little bit unsteady. 20 seconds to go still in the opening round, and it has been a savage onslaught from Khan. Here comes Gomez though, trying to walk his man down, trying to land hurtful shots of his own. The right hand is the one which Khan said he was going to be looking for, the overhand right. So far, Gomez has not been able to land it. Big round for Khan.
Seconds.
So Amir Khan had the first round knocked down, and this is how it came.
Seconds out.
Big punches that Gomez just couldn't avoid, and down he went. Second round underway now.
Tactics right from Khan's corner, lift the punches up the same, bring the uppercuts into play, and that's what'll catch Gomez.
Now Gomez gets in with the left hand, and the referee gives it as a knockdown. It was with the inside of the glove, and Khan going down in the second round. Left hand from Gomez. Khan can hardly believe it. Shock in the Khan corner. Now look at Gomez. This is now where he tries to reach back into the past, but he was one of the most exciting fighters who laced on gloves in a British ring, and he's now trying to pressure Khan as never before. Right in his face, trying to throw the big shots.
Left hook, Khan's legs are still a little bit wobbly. Needs to regroup, he's still hurt, he's not quite right. If Gomez can pick his punches, this one could all be over.
If Khan takes another big shot and Gomez thinks he can do it, is this going to be Alex Arthur revisited from 5 years ago? Gomez is right in his face, this is where he wants to be. Right uppercut, rocked back Khan's head.
Well, they say lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place. At this present moment in time, I'm not so sure. The fight back's begun from Khan.
Big onslaught from Khan. He's trying to take Gomez out, but Gomez weathers the storm. Now he comes back. Has Khan, for the moment in this second round, just maybe punched himself out a little. That much vaunted strength now is going to be tested, and Gomez is cut. Left eye is badly cut. May have been a punch that did it, may have been a clash of heads, but he is cut, and it is not good.
Well, Gomez's punch resistance obviously is not what it once was, but he will never lose his punch. That's what they say about punchers. The last thing to go is your punch, and the pressure that he's putting on Khan is like Khan's never seen before.
He promised he was going to do this. Remember, he had him down in the first round, Khan down himself in the second round, and Gomez right in his face. He's cut, and cut quite badly. They'll have to work on that between the rounds, but he's trying to walk Khan down, trying to find that knockout punch which would lay the plans of a world title shot absolutely to waste. And look at him, you cannot fault the man for belief that, oh, good shot from Khan, great right hand. They're talking about taking Michael Gomez's life and making it into a movie. Well, what a payoff line it would be if he were to beat Khan here tonight.
Well, he's winning the battle on the inside. The little uppercuts and the hooks over the top are proving very fruitful for Gomez. He needs to keep his chin tucked right down and stay right in Khan's chest.
Khan has allowed himself to be dragged into Michael Gomez's fight. It is being fought at close quarters, and that is exactly where Gomez wants it to be. This has been a knockout, knockdown, and this will be a 10-8 round. This will equal it up from the first one, and Gomez, although he's taking headshots in the closing seconds of the round, and the referee stepping between them, and that round is over. Well, now they have to work away at that damaged left eye, and we'll see now some of the action, and this is how Khan got put down. It was a left hand which did it, and there it is. Good shot.
Left hook right over the top of the jab by Gomez. Could have missed it. Tried it the first time. Missed the first time. Got in the second time. And this is right now Khan's fighting Gomez's fight. He needs to keep Gomez off him, keep the jab, plenty of lateral movement, hold the centre of the ring, because that's where Khan is most effective and where this fight is won.
Wild excitement. What are they saying in the Khan corner?
Okay, got me? Don't take anything silly. I know you're all right, but sway, hands tight, okay?
Seconds out. Round
Third round. It's a 12-rounder. Wild excitement here in Birmingham, and Khan has been down. Gomez has been down. If you're just joining us, where have you been? Gomez trying to produce one great last performance of this switchback career that he's had. Good right hand from Khan, but Gomez will not take a backward step.
He certainly won't. Blistering hand speed again from Khan. And there goes Gomez beating on his chest, telling him he's all heart. We know that, but what Gomez needs to do is just to get on with the fighting. Stay close to Khan.
You've seen the blurring hand speed of Khan. You've seen him dragged into a macho battle. You've seen the defensive frailties. And you'll see on the far side of the ring the tension on his promoter, Frank Warren. So much resting on a victory here. And Gomez still believes that he can produce the fairy tale. There's an uppercut. Khan has to absorb it as he walks him down once more. Gomez right in Khan's face, fighting the last great epic performance of his career. Maybe. We will see. Still a long, long way to go. Can he somehow sustain it?
Yes, it is a long way to go, John. Can't fight on the inside. He has to keep it long. He's tucking up on the inside, fair enough, but needs to just pick his punches just a little bit better.
Great right hand from Khan. Pinpoint accuracy. Gomez trying to bob and to weave, and there's not so much flowing from the challenger now. Khan starting to make him give ground, almost for the first time. Gomez right in his face once more.
Gomez not being as effective now, still coming forward, sure, but not landing as cleanly as he was.
The one-time hellraiser Michael Gomez, who says he's not had a drink since Christmas and has trained like never before for this one, is trying now to produce some sort of hell for Amir Khan, trying to find the shots that matter, that somehow can still bring in victory. But you sense that he's had his moment, maybe, and that Khan is now starting to get on top.
There's nothing coming back from Gomez. If you look at this closely over the last minute, whatever he's done has been slipped, blocked, or just missed quite badly. Gomez looking a little bit more tired. Look at his legs. There's no more spring in the legs, there's no more rolling in or out from the waist. He's becoming a sitting target for Khan.
But forward he comes again. There was an uppercut inside. Maybe he's not quite spent yet. As long as he's in there pitching, he'll believe that he can find the shots. There was a solid left hand which Khan had to take and had to hold on. Khan's winning this round, but Gomez is still there, looking for the big hooks. We've still not seen that overhand right, which he said might be decisive. Maybe he'll still find a way to throw it. Last few seconds of the round, another action-packed round, but a round for Amir Khan. Gomez's left eye is cut, they've been having to work on it, and Amir Khan is now ahead in this fight, but Gomez still has belief as we go into the fourth round. 2 knockdowns already, 1 apiece, and Gomez trying somehow to find another big bingo punch. You cannot fault the bravery of this man, whatever the outcome. Khan has been given the fright of his life, and he's having to produce a terrific performance to try and repel this man.
Good body shot by Gomez to Khan, to the right side of his body that time. That hurt him. Look at him covering his ribs. It was a short left hook to the body, and now it's Khan who's hurt.
Khan's covering up, and now lands terrific shots of his own. Look at that! The referee having a close look at Gomez. Gomez takes the onslaught and stays in there. That was fighting heart and resolve from Amir Khan. He took a thunderous body shot from Gomez, which almost doubled him up. And now Gomez is trying to look for another one.
Well, that was really classy by Khan. Took the shot, hurt certainly, but fought back with the heart of a champion. But it's still Gomez looking for that same shot now. Seems to have weathered that early stone. And it's Khan who's trying to protect the right side of his body, the ribs.
I just wonder whether Khan might have suffered a broken rib with that shot, because he's keeping his gloves low now and trying to protect his ribs, and that gives Gomez the opportunity maybe to throw hooks to the head.
Beautiful right uppercut by Khan.
Look at those right hands thudding in again. Gomez is trying to turn this into a real street fight.
He certainly is, and he's done a good job up until this point. He's bringing Khan into a point where he's never been before. He's trying to take him into the trenches, take him out to the middle of that lake and drown him.
There were people, well-known people, I might tell you, I'll protect their anonymity, maybe to make sure that they're not embarrassed by it, who said that Gomez was going to be out of there in 1 round, that he was a shot fighter, and look at this now, we're in the 4th, and he is right in there pinching, and Khan has been hurt to the body, he's been down, and he's having to dig deep, he's having to show all his fighting instinct.
Well, Khan has to weather this early storm and take Gomez into the second half of the fight. He's trying to fight fire with fire, and he's coming off second best once or twice in these rounds. He's making this a little bit harder than it needs to be.
Gomez has not been past 6 rounds, I think now for something like 7 years. And he is going to be pushing and blowing the further this fight goes. The chance going up for both fighters, and it is a body attack that Gomez is trying to soften up Khan with.
And there's the hook and the body again.
Khan trying to take him from range now. Gomez bravely will not take a backward step. This is almost like a Rocky film for its intensity. The 2 men throwing savage shots. Khan was hurt in that last round by a body shot, and that is it. Bang! And that really hurt him. Look, instantaneously the arm dropped, and for a moment it looked as though he was almost doubled up in pain. Tremendous punch from Gomez, as good a hook as he's thrown maybe in many a year. Here we are in the 5th round.
Khan just needs to keep peppering Gomez with that jab. Watch for the intensity as he runs in. Time the uppercuts as he comes in.
Takes a left hook. Gomez got in there. They told Khan not to bounce around, to maintain his balance, to stay flat-footed and to drive his man back, as he does do then. And this time it was a case of touche. The body shot has taken Gomez down. Second knockdown for Amir Khan.
Body shot from Khan, stood his ground, planted a really good shot, look for the opening, going for it again. Gomez needs to try and roll if he can, try and weather the storm, but I don't think he's going to be able to.
Gomez was looked at very carefully by referee John Keane. He's still coming forward. Khan throwing a terrific body shot, having his man down, but Gomez is coming right into his territory where he excels once again, right into the face of Khan. They were stressing between rounds when you're in the commercial break. You've got to somehow maintain your concentration. That was the advice to Khan, and he's working away to the body, and Gomez taking big shots. I'm not sure how many of those he can take now. He's absorbed tremendous punishment, shown astonishing heart, but Khan now is the one who's bossing him around, pushing him back and landing the power shots.
And he's still got a minute and a half to go in this round. Gomez looking more and more fatigued, but we've got Khan who's 21 years old, who's young and in his absolute prime at the moment, going on to bigger and better things.
Gomez, who celebrates his 31st birthday today, said that this was going to be his ultimate present to himself by ending the world title aspirations of Amir Khan. But it looks now, as Khan bangs one in, which looked as though it may have been low, as though Khan is starting to take over. Gomez, though, still coming forward. Such intensity, such desire.
Yeah, he'll keep coming, Gomez. It will take a lot to stop him. He doesn't get knocked out cleanly. He normally gets worn down and stopped, if at all. But, Khan, for me, is winning this round.
It was in the 6th round that Carl Johansson beat Michael Gomez. Oh, good uppercut from Khan. Terrific left hand. Once more, the referee taking a very close look at the challenger, and he's waved it off. It's all over. Gomez cannot believe it. He's furious. But Khan is the winner. Gomez is disconsolate. Khan victorious. But those who said this was going to be a walk in the park for the Commonwealth champion have been proved so very, very wrong. Michael Gomez produced one last great performance in his career and made Amir Khan dig very, very deep indeed. Whether or not that proves that Khan is world title material, or whether it showed his frailties, is up to maybe he and his advisors to decide. But take your hats off to Michael Gomez. What a brave, brave performance. He said he was going to take Khan into territory that he didn't want. Here's the body shot in that last round that put Gomez down. Absolute peach. As good as Gomez has shot in the previous round, maybe better. Sunk onto his haunches, and from there on, the writing was on the wall.
It was a fantastic, well-timed shot by Khan, and the execution, the delivery of that punch was perfect. This is the finish. A good two-fisted attack. Gomez can no longer get out of the way of the punches, and a compassionate act by the referee by stopping the fight.
Gomez furious. He wanted to go on. He believed that he'd got more left still. But I think John Keane probably right in saying that enough was enough. He'd taken a lot of big shots. Khan, I suspect, with that smile, it's partially a smile of relief. The win is in the bag. 18 wins and no defeats now. But what a fright he had. What a fright. Down in that second round. Hurt with a body shot. And arguably the toughest fight of his career.
Well, you can say that he stood the test of his character. He's had to get up off the deck and prove that he's got a champion's heart. But then on the world scene, which is where this boy wants to go, you've got to say there's bigger punchers, fitter boxers, and better tacticians out there than Michael Gomez.
Mark Burdis is the master of ceremonies and will confirm that Amir Khan is once again a winner, and there's Michael Gomez playing his part in an enthralling fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of round 5, the referee he deemed that Michael Gomez was in no position to continue. The winner in the blue corner, and still the Commonwealth lightweight champion, Amir Khan! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree, he put up a magnificent contest. A round of applause for the gallant Michael Gomez.
What a brave fighter, Michael Gomez. We learned a lot about Amir Khan there, and he learned a lot too. Rejoin us very shortly. We'll be talking to Amir Khan, and we'll hope to snatch a word with the brave Gomez as well. Well, you're back with us in Birmingham, the place still buzzing, and Amir Khan has moved very, very smartly to sit down here at ringside and talk to us. Amir, I said going to that break that we learned a lot about you, and you might have learned a bit about yourself in that fight. Yeah, you do, upper level now, fighting world-class fighters like Michael Gomez, and they're coming strong, they have a good 8 weeks of notice to fight me. They're fit and strong, they come in fresh, and, I made a couple of mistakes in there, but, you learn from them. Every round I was getting better and better, and I started breaking him down. Tell us about those mistakes. Yeah, got caught with a right hook, my right hand was dropping a little bit. When I was going back, I dropped my hands. So, things like that, and then the next couple of rounds, Dean told me to keep my hands up, and I kept them up, and I didn't make that same mistake again. This is Dean Powell, who's been looking after you for the last couple of months. We can see that one that dropped you. Just give us your views on this one, Amir. Yeah, it was a full-on left hook he threw. But, I was all right. It was just one of them blink knockdowns, flash knockdowns. I was up, and I knew he caught me with a good shot, but I come back up, and, he didn't upset me. I come back stronger the next round, and the same round I did. You got a real big body shot that hurt you, didn't you? But you showed your fighting spirit by coming right back from it. Yeah, he was strong in the body and stuff. Caught me a couple of body shots, but I just didn't want to show him that I was hurt, because that's when he's going to adapt on that. So I just moved around and got my composure back and carried on with what I had to do. I tell you, it was an unbelievably good fight to watch, by the way. I don't know what it was like to take part in, but it was fantastic value from the first to the end. And when the end came, were you happy to see the referee step in there, or would you like to just run a bit longer? I was getting into my second gear, I was enjoying it then, and I wasn't making the mistakes that I was making before. But like I said, it was an explosive fight. Michael Gomez and Amir Khan, they're both explosive fighters. We've got a lot of knockouts in the first couple of fights. In the first early rounds, we knocked a lot of our opponents out, and it was going to be explosive. Let's get a quick word from Dean here. Dean, give us your assessment of what your man did tonight. He got involved at times, but when he kept his composure, started breaking him down, we've been so intent in training on getting him to keep his left hand up all the time. One time he forgot to keep his right hand up, but he was okay straight away. And he's still on a learning curve, Absolutely. I think what Dean is saying there, Frank, you might agree with it as the man who's guided this fellow all the way, that he's still on the curve.
He is. He's still got a way to go. He's impatient like all youngsters, but he's got a way to go yet. He's got a few more fights to get some more experience from, and once he gets that experience, he'll win a world title. I'm convinced of that. He's fighting against September 6th, and we'll step him up a bit more. Unbelievable night here. The people of Birmingham warmed to this fella, didn't they? Wherever he goes, they do. He's full of excitement, isn't he? He's one of the most exciting fighters around at the moment, and he's getting better and better. And as you say, we learned a few things about him tonight. And a word about his opponent as well, who you always had a very high regard for. People talking about mismatches. I know Michael Gomez, and I know what he's got inside his chest, and he's got a massive heart. And and I knew for 3 or 4 rounds he was going to be there, and he was going to be giving Amir problems. That's how he fights. Final word from you, Amir. Was this your toughest fight? Oh yeah, well, one of the toughest fights. I was making stupid mistakes, and I learned from them mistakes. I'm going to learn from them. I'm going to go back home, watch the video, and work with Dean on them, and then carry on my journey towards the world title. And before you go, can I just say happy birthday to my mum? And I just want to say hello to a guy, one of my mates called Sack, for who couldn't make it here. Thank you very much. You've done it. Thanks for a great night's entertainment. Thanks, team. Thanks.